the highlight, the equine highlight, I don't know, everybody's a highlight, but, you know, when Lynn said that she was going to help me with this thing, and then when I heard that she was going to be bringing Donner out, the horse who was it, 5th at Rolex or 4th?
Yeah.
5th last year at Rolex. She had just won the Fork CIC before that. All of a sudden, I mean, the horse was already fantastic coming up through the levels. He represented the U.S. and American Games, ultimately gold. But then she won the Fork, and everyone's like, oh my God, this is our third one off the track. It's going to win everything. And he kept on doing it. I mean, he ran around Rolex inside the time. Then he went to France and ran around inside the time. So he's done 2 4-stars inside the time, right? Yeah. So, you know, the selector's attitude about this horse and Lynn is, I mean, you know, there aren't any better horses cross country. There aren't any better numbers. Let's give them a little time to work on their dressage so that they can actually, you know, win on the world scene, which is what's going to happen, right? Yeah. He's a Maryland racehorse, which I'm proud of, and he's a big, beautiful thing. So why don't you just say a little bit about his history, and then just show us what you've been working on the flat.
So, I apologize to you guys that he hasn't get down today. We're on a gallop and school this morning, which is why he's being very good right now. He's a little tired. But I got him as 5-year-old. He was a type horse. He was very athletic, a little bit tough, and the right price. So I got a call on him. He just done 2 beginner novices. He was a tricky horse, but very athletic. So I went ahead and I brought him up through the levels. He's really matured over the last year or 2. He's a very spooky horse. He can be a little sound sensitive. I have his ears stuffed really well right now, so he can't hear you guys very well. I tired him out as much as I could today. This horse has an unbelievable heart. He's a little bit, he internalizes all of his fears, and he's a bit of a nervous horse. He's a little bit tough to ride on the flat when you have a lot of crowd and atmosphere, which is why I came to Kentucky to ride him around in the atmosphere and get out here and let you guys see him. He is a cross-country machine. I don't have to do a lot to get this horse fit. You just do really 1 or 2 canners and the horse is fit enough to run around a 4-star, which is unbelievable. There aren't a lot of horses out there in the world that are like that. I find it most difficult on cross-country in the first 2 minutes because he's on fire. He gets a little bit easier as the time goes on. When I get to minute 11 or 12, that's when he's finally like just kicked into gear and feels like a normal novice horse to me. Very careful show jumper, and I mean I wouldn't trade him for anything in the world, and I do a lot of race horses, but I also have a lot of crossbred horses as well, and I find I get a little bit frustrated sometimes when I compete with some of those other horses. They take a lot longer to mature and train than some of the thoroughbred horses. You know, they might have their quirks, and it takes a while to figure them out, but once you get to know the partnership with them, they'll try their heart out, no matter what horse it is. So, yeah, I've been doing a lot of dressage work to try and secure our spot on the world stage. He's not the best mover in the world, but it's gotten better. And he's just a fantastic jumper. So, I will hand the mic back over to Stuart.
What's the next track for you? Think you can try to buck you off?
Never. Just for love.
So they did the test dressage ride in the stadium on Thursday morning. And we can find out when Lynn is done if she was happy with her performance.
Maneuver around all the jumps here.
Yeah, Rosie Dupratnik wanted us to lead the jumps up and not to lower them for her. It's amazing to watch after Dr. Lynn tells us what a spooky horse he is and how he doesn't have any self-confidence, that he can come in here and focus so completely. And actually, we should have had Linda Zhang stay out here because I know they've worked with this pair of someone flat. Ooh, flexible like Duncan. You can see, I mean, a lot of us have thoroughbreds who, you know, we didn't buy them because of their fancy trot. We bought them for other reasons, and, you know, everybody always says, well, you can develop it, you can develop it. And you can see that this is developed in the horse. And that he's just figuring out that he actually can lengthen them. Even if you do have to run him a little bit to get him there. Look at that cannon, my God. You can do that all day long. Go ahead. I bet you he would jump over the grandstands. Yeah, look at that. All day long. You can run him in the Maryland Hunt Cup when you're done betting. See this horse up close. All 17 hands and long and lanky. So were you happy with your test run?
Yeah, I was. I've been struggling a lot with this horse's trot. I got him in this terrible sewing machine with her. His trot work actually improved so much in this test. Camera was okay, but I was actually a little bumped with my score. The test ride was the first ride the entire day on Thursday. And then I sat and watched him dressage and I was really happy. It's a tough judging the last 2 days. So what they do with the test ride is you go in there and it kind of gives the judges a place to start and a standard to go by. Not that they brought everybody to beat the honor, but something to compare all the other scoring to. So I was really, really proud of him. I thought he was good. And it was tough for him because he hasn't run a cross-country course this year yet. His first one will be another 2 weeks. We kind of had a big cross-country course today. We went and did a little cross-country schooling and had a little canter around Kentucky. Yeah, so anyways, what I would say here is I thought this horse a few years ago I was ready to sell him. I decided he didn't quite have the brain and he didn't quite have the movement to be a top horse, and I would have regretted that forever because he's turned into just an absolutely amazing horse. So if you have any doubt in your heart at all about it, I would persevere and stick through because